You want their numbers too?
Ladies and gentlemen, here we go. Back at it again with another semi-final championship game here between the White Sox and the Blue Jays in the junior division. His first pitch would be ball number one to kick things off. Got two games coming at you tonight. Game number one at 6 and game number 2 at 8. And the finals to wrap everything up out of these two winners coming on Thursday night, and that will be ball number 2. Start this count off 2-0. As it will be the White Sox who will be at the bats to kick things off in this ball game as one comes in, and that's going to be ball number 3. As the batter's got the count going in his favor now, we'll see what he can make with this in a 3-0 scenario. So if one more comes through, which is that which we see, we'll see a walk to kick things off in this ball game, and the White Sox will take first base and have a runner to work with here. So as the next White Sox batter steps up to the plate, we'll see what he can make of this. With a runner at first, he's going to look to try to advance him, and there's strike number 1. Kick off the strikes in this ball game. So we'll start off this count 0-1 now. Let's wait that pitch. That one's going to be a swing and a miss. We'll go strike 2. 0-2 in the count now. A chance for the first strikeout of this ball game if one more can come. That's going to be ball number 1. As we await the next one here in a 1-2 scenario, and there it is. Swing and a miss will spell strike number 3 and be the first strikeout of this ball game. 1 down, 2 to go for the Blue Jays here early on in the first inning. As I said, this is a semifinals matchup between both these teams, so both of them would love to book a trip to the finals. So that one comes in, and a swing and a miss will be strike number 1. So we'll go down 0-1 in the count here. We'll see what he can do. As we wait the next pitch, here it comes, and that one's going to be just fouled off. So we'll go 0-2 now, as that one will count as a strike in the count. A chance for the second strikeout here if one more strike can come through. We'll see if the Blue Jays can make it happen or if the White Sox can shut them down, as they do have a runner at first here, so they would love to try to get on the board here early in this ball game as this one comes in. And strike 3 is the call from the umpire. So that'll be 2 down, 1 to go for the Blue Jays here in the top of the first inning. Just trying to get out of it scoreless and keep it a 0-0 ball game. We'll see if the White Sox can bring something their way as 2 down. And that will do it as they get the tag at second base to end the inning. So we'll go to the bottom of the first now, and still a 0-0 tied ball game. As both these teams are just getting into the swing of things here early. As we'll head to the bottom of the first now. You know, both these teams would love to book their ticket later today to the finals. Pardon me, would love to win this game and book their ticket for Thursday on the finals. We'll see who can make it happen, though, as the Blue Jays start off strong with a no runs scored against them inning. So now the White Sox will take the outfield, and we'll get prepared here for the start of the bottom of the first. Bit of a cloudy day here, you know. I think the rain should hold off, but honestly, who knows? I think it was calling for rain earlier today, but we'll see. Fingers crossed that we'll be okay, and we'll be able to finish out this game and the next game. We have 2 games coming at you today Game number 2 will be between the Rockies and the Mets. So we'll see what will happen there. But we'll await the start of the bottom of the first inning between these two teams in just moments' time. And so here we go. We'll get the bottom of the first inning underway here. Still a 0-0 game. The Blue Jays had a very good defensive run in the top of the first. So here we go. We'll see pitch number 1. We'll see ball number 1 to kick things off. A 1-0 count as we get to see the White Sox in the field. Pitch number 2 comes in, and that one will be in the dirt. So that'll be Brady for the Blue Jays, and the first at-bat for them, and we'll see what he can do here. His count is 2-0 right now, so he's got the count going his way. We'll see if he can make work with this, though. So we wait the next pitch, and it comes in, and that one's also going to be the dirt. We'll go 3-0 now, and a chance for a walk here if one more ball can come through for Brady. Steps back up to the box and awaits the next pitch. A potential walk here if one more ball comes through. The pitcher's got to be good here. We'll await the pitch, and that's going to be ball number 4. He'll take first base. The Blue Jays got something to work with now with a runner at first. And so next up in the order will be Jack, and we'll see what Jack can do here. As I said, he's got a runner at first, so he'll look to advance him and get on base himself. As well await the pitch. Here it is. That one's going to be in the dirt. We'll see ball number 1. And runner's going to go to second. The throw to second is not in time. And this time he stays on the bag. So he'll stay at second now. And now the Blue Jays have stuff to work with. As we'll await the pitch. This one comes in the wall. It's going to be way outside. We're going to go to third. He is. The throw to third is not in time. He's called safe at the bag. And so he'll be safe at third base now. So now the Blue Jays will have a runner at third. And all they need is a base hit to get the scoring off going for them. We'll see if they can make that happen here as we wait the pitch. That one's going to be in. That one's going to be low. And so it'll be ball. Again, 3-0 count. Chance for a walk here if one more can come through. And that will do it. As he gets hit with that pitch, so he'll take first base, and now we'll have runners on first and third. As I said, a base hit will score them a run if we can come through, and we'll see a mound meeting to try to talk to the pitcher here because he's thrown 8 straight balls in a row. So we'll try to get him in the right headspace here, as this is the semifinals matchup between these two teams. As I said, the winner will go to the finals on Thursday night. As next up in the batting order will be Graham. You'll see what he can do. As Graham will step up to the plate and we'll get this game back underway. As here we go. We'll await the pitch here with runners at third and first. Well, runner's going to go from first to second, and that one's going to get loose past the vet catcher, so he could just walk to second base there, and he gets there with lots of time. And so we'll await the next pitch here. The pitcher looks shaky here early. So that's going to be ball number 2. We'll move to a 2-0 count now. If one more walk comes through, we'll see the bases loaded here. So the pitcher's got to be careful here, as he doesn't want to allow that, especially early on, only in the bottom of the first. As we'll wait the pitch, and he comes in. That's going to be ball 3. We'll move 3-0 now. And if one more comes through, we'll see a walk, and that's all they need. So the pitcher's got to be sharp here. He's going to wait the pitch. And it's down in the dirt. That'll be ball number 4, and he'll take first base, and that means the bases will be loaded. So the Blue Jays got a lot to work with now. 0 outs and the bases loaded here early on in the bottom of the first inning. And so we'll await the pitch, and that will be strike number 1. And it's going to be Hayden at the plate now, and Hayden's going to look to make something happen here with the bases loaded. He would love to be able to pick up some bases here. As this next one comes in, and a swing and a miss. We'll go 0-2. And if one more comes through, we'll see a strikeout here. So Hayden's got to be careful. As we'll await the pitch, here it is. And they'll be down in the dirt. We'll go 1-2 now. Still up against the count, Hayden is, so he's got to be careful. As we'll await the next pitch. As this one comes in, and that one's going to be in the dirt, we'll see 2-2 now. As that ball will come through. So Hayden now just going to look to grip it and rip it. As if all he needs is a single just to get on the board here for the Blue Jays. So we'll see what he can do as he steps back up to the plate. We await the pitch, and here it comes. And that's going to be strike number 3 in the first strikeout of this inning for the White Sox here. And 1 down, 2 to go. Still with the bases loaded, though. This will be Campbell coming up to the plate now. And we'll see what Campbell can do here. As I said, the bases are loaded. That one's going to be in the dirt again. We'll go 1-0 to kick off this count. So, in a 1-0 scenario, Campbell at the plate. That one's going to be high. We'll go 2-0 now with ball number 2. So the Blue Jays now, all they need is just any sort of hit here. They have the bases loaded. So we'll see what they can make happen. As we wait the pitch. That one's going to be outside. We'll go 3-0 now. And if one more ball comes through, we'll see a run score. So the White Sox pitcher has got to be good here, as he's up against the count. 3 against them. as they're going to test first. And that one's going to get through. So now the ball will get thrown around a little bit and we'll get back to the mound and await next pitch in a 3-0 scenario. We'll see what the Blue Jays can make of this. This pitch is in, and ooh, that one's going to be inside. We'll see ball number 4. And a run will score, and the Blue Jays will get on the board here in the bottom of the first inning. Going to make it a 1-0 game, still with the bases loaded due to 4 walks. So that'll be number 6, Simon, up to bat now. And Simon's got the bases loaded here, so he'd love to get a big hit. As the Blue Jays make it a 1-0 game here early on. That one comes in. That one's going to be low. We'll go 1-0 now with ball number 1. Yes, that's going to be ball number 2. We'll go 2-0 now. His pitcher doesn't seem to be in his groove right now. Is just trying to find something here as we wait the next pitch. Ball 3 is the call. 3-0. Call from the umpire here, so we'll await the next pitch here. In a 3-0 scenario, it comes in. That one's going to be very high. We'll see ball number 4, and another run will come in due to another walk in a row. And so it'll be a 2-0 Blue Jays game here early on at the bottom of the first inning. Still with the bases loaded and only 1 out. This will be Gavin Taylor up to bat now, and we'll see if the pitcher can get out of this groove he seems to be in. Can't get in over his head though. So we'll go 1-0 in the count. And wait the next pitch. This one will come in. Now we'll also be in the dirt. We'll go 2-0 now. Ball number 2. So he's up against the count with 2 balls against him. So the White Sox pitcher's got to be careful here. This one comes in. That's going to be strike number 1. So we'll go 2-1 now. As that one just clipped inside the box. So it's a good start for the pitcher. You know, get a bit more confidence in him. And we'll see what he can make work with this. 2-1 now. This next one comes in. That one's just going to be high. We'll go 3-1 now. And so now the pitcher will take a big deep breath and await the next pitch. Down in the dirt it is. We'll see a 3-0 Blue Jays game now as that one will come through as another walk scores with the bases loaded. And so now there'll be Henry up to bat with the bases loaded still for the Blue Jays. As that one will come in and we'll see ball number 1. And we'll go 1-0 in the count. So now 1-0 in the count. Strike 1's the call. Beautiful pitch right down the middle. We'll need more of those though. We'll see if he can find a rhythm here. So a 1-1 count going into the next pitch for Henry. This one comes in. Be down in the dirt. We'll see ball number 2. Go 2-1 now. So 2-1 count for the Blue Jays with the bases loaded. This one will come in. We'll go 3-1 now as that will be ball number 3. And if one more comes through, we'll see a 4-0 Blue Jays game. Still with the bases loaded, only 1 out. So we'll await the next pitch. As the pitcher now just trying to find a rhythm here. Sound will come in, and we'll see strike number 2. And that will load the count right up, full count. 3-2 scenario. And the White Sox would love to see an out here. We'll see if it will come through or if we'll see another walk here. So here we go. We'll await the pitch here, and here it comes. And down and there it is. We'll see ball number 4. So that will bring another walk right in, and we'll make it a 4-0 Blue Jays game now. And still with the bases loaded. And we'll reach the bottom of the count now. It'll be Nathan Morrow up to bat. We'll see what Nathan can do here. With the bases loaded, I don't know if we've seen a hit so far from the Blue Jays. Ball 1's the call. We'll go 1-0. As the Blue Jays still looking for their first hit here. We'll see if they can find it. Someone comes in. Ball 2 is the call. We'll go 2-0 now. And await the next one. So 2-0 scenario. Bases loaded for the Blue Jays here early on in the semifinal game. And oh, that one will just be chopped foul. So we'll go 2-1 now. So 2-1 count here. White Sox would love to find another strike. That one will come right over top of the batter. So we'll go 3-1 now. And so now we'll await the next pitch. And ball 4 is the call, and that will bring it to a 5-0 game. As another walk will come through, and so that will do it, as that will be the mercy rule as 5 runs come in for the Blue Jays there. A big inning for them in the bottom of the first. So we'll head to the top of the second now with a 5-0 Blue Jays lead here. They brought their offense there, so we'll take the outfield and we'll get prepared here for the start of the bottom of the second. Between these two teams, we have 2 games today. We have this one, and then we also have the Rockies and the Mets semifinal game, which will be a good one to watch. And so the Blue Jays will take the outfield and get prepared here for the top of the second inning. They have a big, comfortable lead, but the White Sox will try to cut it in half a little bit and try to get some runs for their own. We'll see if they can do it. So we are moments away from the start of the top of the second inning. And so here we go. We'll get the top of the second inning underway here in a 5-0 Blue Jays game. But the White Sox have a chance now to get some runs of their own here in this ball game. So we'll see if they can do it as they will step up to the plate and await pitch number 1. That one come in. We'll see strike number 1. We'll go 0-1 in the count. It's going to be Brady at the mound for the Blue Jays. He had a very good first inning from the mound, so we'll see if he can follow that up here in the second. Strike 2 is the call. We'll go 2 in the count now. As he awaits the next pitch in an 0-2 scenario. This one comes in. And a swing and a miss will spell strike number 3. And that will do a 1 down, 2 to go for the Blue Jays here. As we'll see the next batter step up for the White Sox. That'll be number 4. As pitch number 1 will come in. It'll be a bit high. We'll go ball number 1. We'll kick this off at a 1-0 count for the Blue Jays. And the White Sox would love to get on base here and see what they get to get something to work with here. And a swing and a miss will be strike number 1. We'll go 1-1 in the count now. So the White Sox now got to be careful here. That one comes in. Oh, that one's going to be chopped. Oh, just wide. So it'll be a foul ball. We'll go 1-2 as that will count as a strike in the count. So a 1-2 count now. Chance for the strikeout if one more can come through. This one comes in. Ooh, and that's going to be a good hit right to third. Can the throw get the first in time? And it's there, and he will be out at first base. So that will be 2 down, 1 to go for the Blue Jays. But that's a success there for the White Sox. They needed some sort of hit, and they got it there. So that's something to work with here. Maybe a bit of momentum now. They could pick up going their way. So that'll be number 2 for the White Sox now, stepping up to the plate, and we'll see what he can do. Ooh, he's going to look for a bunt there and didn't get it. So he's going to stay. And we go 0-1 in the count. Ooh, doesn't take a swing out. We'll go 1-1 as that will come through as a ball. As we await this next one. And a swing and a miss will be 1-2. So that'll be a strike. If one more strike comes through, that would end this inning. We'll see what the Blue Jays can make of this. Ooh, gets contact on that one. Right in between first and second. The throw to first is in time. And that will do it for the top of the second inning. The Blue Jays go 3 up, 3 down. And let's have a very successful top of the second. So we'll head to the bottom of the second now. Still with a 5-0 Blue Jays game. And it's a chance for the Blue Jays now to extend their lead by even more. We'll see if they can do that. As we'll have the bottom of the second inning coming your way in just moments' time. As the White Sox had a pretty successful inning there. They got some hits. They didn't get on the board, but all they needed was just some momentum, a little bit of momentum, a little bit more confidence in their game. And I feel like that's what they definitely got with a couple of hits there. Unfortunately, just couldn't beat the throw to first in time. But we'll see what they can work with here. So we'll head to the bottom of the second as they'll take the outfield. And we'll see a pitching change coming up for them as maybe we saw, it could be that the White Sox pitcher in the first inning wasn't in the right headspace there, which is always happens, especially in a big semifinals game like this. So And so now we'll get the final few pitches in, and we'll get the start of the bottom of the second inning underway, as I believe the Blue Jays will go back to the top of the order, and we'll go number 2 in the order. It'll be Jack up to bat. We'll see what Jack can do. Okay. And so here we go. We'll get the bottom of the second inning underway here, and it'll be Jack who'll be up to bat first for the Blue Jays. As pitch number 1 comes in, that one's going to be high. We'll see ball number 1. And kick this at bat off with a 1-0 count. So we'll see if the White Sox can do something here. Well, that's going to be a hit right to right field, and that one will get down, and that'll be the first hit of this ball game as the Blue Jays find themselves on first base with a base hit. And so now that will start their inning off successful, as we'll see. Pardon me, that was Brady who hit that one. This is Jack up to bat now. So Brady picks himself up a base hit to get the Blue Jays batting underway. That one will come in. That'll be ball number 1. Go to a 1-0 count to kick off this at-bat for Jack. As we await the pitch. Ooh, that one's going to be high. We'll go 2-0 now, as that one goes just a bit high. So Jack, now he's got a runner at first. Just going to look to advance him. Let's see what he can do as this one comes in. Ooh, and that one's going to stay fair. And I don't think Jack knew that, as that one he just stops at the plate, so we'll get the throw to first in time, and that'll be out number 1 for the Blue Jays, as the runner would advance to second, but 1 out now in the inning, as this will be Graham up to bat now with a runner at second and 1 out in this inning. So we'll see what the White Sox can do. This one comes in. That one's going to be a bit high. We'll go ball number 1. Kick things off with a 1-0 count at the mound. As we await the next pitch, here it comes. Ooh, takes a good swing at that one. That one's just fouled off. Got good contact, but just couldn't get a hold of that one. And so we'll await the next pitch here. Ooh, and they're just going to take a look at second, make him back up there, as he had a bit of a cheat on that one. So now Graham at the plate. Ooh, that one's going to be high. We'll go ball 2 now. Runner's going to go to third. He's going to get there with lots of time to spare. So a base hit would score the Blue Jays another run here. We'll see if they can make that happen. See, ooh, that one's going to be high. That one will be a ball. So 3-0 count. Pardon me, 3-1 count. So if the ball comes in, we'll see him take the first. So the pitcher's got to be careful here. As we await the pitch. And it's delivered. That one's going to be high. Ball 4 is the call. And so he'll take the first base, and we'll have runners at third and first now for the Blue Jays. So it'll be Hayden up to bat now. Up next for the Jays. So the pitcher now. He's got 1 out. He's going to look for a second one. Runner's going to go from first to second. He's going to get there with lots of time as he slides right in. And so I think he's 0-1 in the count, as that was a swing and a miss on that last one. This one comes in. Ooh, takes a good rip on that one. Pop up to left field. Can someone get under it? They can, and that will be a a catch. Will runner go home? He's going to go. Can they get the out at home? Ooh. That one hits him in the helmet, but he's safe at home plate. So he steals home on that one and off the tag up. So this makes it a 6-0 Blue Jays ball game. And so now we'll have a runner at third. And 2 outs in the inning off that catch by left field. So it'll be Henry up the bat now. We'll see what Henry can do. Team's got 1 run in this inning, but all the White Sox need is 1 more out to end it. They've had a lot more of a successful inning here in the bottom of the second than they did in the bottom of the first. So we'll see what they can do. First pitch comes in, will be ball number 1. Kick things off with a 1-0 count. As we'll await the next pitch here in a 1-0 scenario as here it comes. Ooh, and a swing and a miss will be strike number 1 for the White Sox. We'll move 1-1 now. Runner at third. All he needs is a base hit to get on the board here. As this one comes in. Strike 2 is the call as that one was just inside the box. So, a 1-2 count called from the umpire as we'll await it. This one comes in. Ooh, and that one's just fouled off. He stays in it. And so now he'll stay 1-2 as that one got fouled off. This one comes in. Strike 3 is the call. And that will do it for the bottom of the second inning as that was strike number 3. And so the Blue Jays only score 1 here in the bottom of the second, and the White Sox do a lot better job there in the bottom of the second than they did in the bottom of the first. So we'll head to the top of the third inning now with a 6-0 lead going the Blue Jays' way, and we'll see what the White Sox can do as they will take the bats and try to bring all the offense they can. They need 6 to tie it up, but there's still lots of ball left to play in this game, so still plentiful of opportunities for them. And so now the Blue Jays will take the outfield, and we'll have the start of the third inning underway in just moments' time in a 6-0 game. But the White Sox have a chance now to get some runs of their own on the board. As we'll see a new pitcher come to the mound now for the Blue Jays. And we'll see what he can do as the first pitcher was on fire. I believe that was Brady who was at the mound first for them. And we'll see that'll be number 6, Simon, at the mound now for the Jays. So we'll see what Simon can do here. He shouldn't have a lot of pressure on him, his team being up by 6, but this could be a chance now for the White Sox to take advantage of this as, well, they have a good lead. I mean, the White Sox have a new pitcher here. Take advantage. Maybe he's not in a rhythm. He's not in rhythm yet. Maybe he's not on his game. So we'll see what the White Sox can do here with this new pitcher. As here we go. We'll get the top of the third inning underway here as the batter will step to the plate. And here we go. As we'll await the first pitch by Simon now, who will come in. We'll see ball number 1. We'll kick things off with a 1-0 count. Oh, gets a good connection on that one right to left field. So he'll pick up 1 base. He's going to go 2. And he'll get there at second base. A monster of a hit by number 12 of the White Sox to get to second base. He picks himself up a double. And that is a great way for them to start off this top of the third inning. An attempt to get some runs back for their own. Here we go. We'll have the next batter now for the White Sox, and he's got a runner at second, so he can work with this now. Gets a hit, fouls that one back. So the next one comes in. Oh, gets connection on that one right to center field. And someone will get under it. The center fielder will. So that will be out number 1 of the inning as the White Sox are finding great connection. But unfortunately, the Blue Jays get under that one. So runner will have to stay at second. And we'll see out number 1 of the inning. So we'll await the next pitch. That'll be just high. We'll see ball number 1 and kick things off with a 1-0 count for the White Sox. Still a runner at second here. This one comes in. Swing and a miss will be strike number 1. We'll go 1-1 now for Simon at the mound. Strike 2 is the call as Allen was in the box. So 1-2 now and a chance for the out. And that will be strike. And I think the umpire is going to call strike number 3, and that will do it. That will do it for his at-bat. And so time's going to be called to figure this out. There's already a new batter inside the batter's box. And it looks like they're going to bring him back. They're going to reverse the call and make it a 1-2. So a 1-2 count, which I think I had at the plate here, but so a bit of confusion, but we're back going. That's strike number 3, so he'll take a seat now. That'll be the first official strikeout of this inning. So we'll go 2 outs now and 1 to go to try to end it here. As we'll await the pitch. It's a 6-0 ball game. That one will just go outside. Oh, runner's going to go to third as that one escapes through the back catcher. And they're not going to throw it in time. A good slide will get him there. And so now we'll go 1-0 in the count as that one will come in. Ooh, and a swing and a miss. So 1-1 now, as that was strike number 1. That one comes in. And that one will just get fouled off. We'll go 1-2 now. So 1-2 count. If one more comes in, I believe that would spell the end of this inning. Here's the pitch. Ooh, that one's going to be way outside. We'll move 2-2 now for the White Sox at the plate. All Simon needs one more to end this inning. Can he find it? Ball is a call. We'll move to a full count. This next pitch will depict it. Will we see a walk or will we see a strikeout? Here's the pitch. And a swing and a miss will be strike number 3. And that will do it for the top of the 3rd inning. Unfortunately, the White Sox couldn't find the board yet, as they started off very strong with a massive hit to left field, which got them a double. And then a hit to center field, which unfortunately was caught. But other than that, that will do it. And so we'll head to the bottom of the 3rd now with a 6-0 Blue Jays lead. But still a good amount of baseball left to play here. So we'll see if the White Sox can defend all the runs off that the Blue Jays will bring their way, as they did a fairly good job in the bottom of the 2nd, only allowing 1 run. So if they can get that again, they would have to play some. That would give them a better chance to make a good try to come back here. But the Blue Jays are playing strong, so any attempt at a comeback is going to have to be good. And so the White Sox will take the outfield, and we'll get prepared here for the start of the bottom of the 3rd inning. In just moments' time, as the Blue Jays look to extend their lead in this semifinals matchup between the White Sox and the Jays. And so balls are called in. We'll get the bottom of the 3rd inning underway here. So as I said, the Blue Jays will be up to bats here, and we'll see if they can extend their lead, as they already have a big one here, and they're up by 6. So We'll see what they can do. The White Sox just need to shut them down and can't allow any more walks. They allowed 7 in that first inning alone. And so here we go. We'll get the bottom of the third inning underway. Here is leading things off for the Blue Jays here. In the bottom of the third will be Simon, who pitched the last inning for them. Put up a scoreless inning, so he's feeling himself here. So here we go. He'll step up to the plate. Pitch number 1. I believe will be ball number 1, as that one was just a bit high. So we'll kick things off with a 1-0 count here at the plate. That one comes in. Strike 1's the call, as that one just found its way over top of the plate. So we'll move to 1-1 now, and we'll see if the White Sox here are feeling themselves from the mound. That one comes in. Strike 2 is the call, as that one finds itself over the plate. So a chance for a potential strikeout here if one more could come through for the White Sox, and that would be huge for them in this game. This one comes in, and a swing and a miss will mean strike number 3, and be the first strikeout of the inning for the White Sox. A great start for them. So next up will be Gavin. He will take to the plate. So 1 down, 2 to go for the White Sox here in the bottom of the third. This one comes in, and a swing and a miss will be strike number 1. That one would just be a bit high. We'll go 1-1 in the count now. So that will be a ball. And so now we wait the pitch. That one comes in, and that's going to be a strike, as that one goes over the plate. And we'll see a 1-2 count now, and a chance for strikeout number 2 of this inning. If we can see one more come through, as this one will come. Gets a good swing at it, though, right to left field, and that will be a base hit for Gavin. So stay at 1. And a good start to the batting for the Blue Jays there, as they'll find themselves at first base and see if they can work with that. This will be Henry up to bat now. And we'll see what Henry can do. It comes in, and runner's going to go from first to second. The throw is not in time, so he'll slide into second base with ease. And so now this one will come in, and a swing and a miss will mean strike number 1. So 1-1 count called from the umpire, and we'll await the next pitch here. As second baseman is going to run to third, and he's going to get there with lots of time. So we'll say safe at third base, and he's got a runner at third. A base hit will score them a run here in this inning. That one comes in, and a swing and a miss will be strike number 2. We'll go 1-2 now. Pardon me, 2 apiece. 2-2 count. Call from the ump. We could see a potential strikeout here. All we need is one more to come through. Is the pitch. Strike 3 is the call. And he'll take a seat, as that will be out number 2 of this inning. And the White Sox looking to come out of it without allowing a run, but there is a runner at third. And so this will be Nathan Morrow. He'll be up to bat now. And I believe he gets hit with that one, so he'll take first base and have runners at third and first now. This will be Brady now up to bat. See what Brady can do here. This one comes in, and that one's just going to be fouled off, so the runner who was sprinting from first to second is going to have to go back to first. So 2 outs now for the White Sox. All they need is 1 more out to end it. And now runner's going to go from first to second. He's going to get there with lots of time. 0-2 in the count. If 1 more strike comes through, that would end this inning. And with runners in third and second, the White Sox would love that right now. And so now, potential inning-ending pitch. Ooh, Wazoo gets contact on that one. And now it's going to go right in between first and second. 1 run's going to come home. And run number 2 is going to round third and get home as well. And so 2 runs come in, and it makes it an 8-0 Blue Jays game. There's 2 runs round, and Brady will pick himself up a double. And so now it'll be Jack up to bat. Now it'll be high. Runner's going from second to third, and he'll get there with lots of time to spare. And so now we'll go to 1-0 in the count. See what Jack can do here. That one comes in, takes a good rip at it, and that one just goes foul. So he'll have to regroup at the plate. And we'll stay 1-1 in the count as he just rips that one foul. As we await the pitch, here it comes. Gets contact now, and can someone get underneath of it? They can, but it just slips out of the glove, so 1 run will come through. And there'll be a base hit for Jack as they make it a 9-0 game now, going the Blue Jays' way. The White Sox started this inning off good with 2 outs, but it's now a 9-0 Blue Jays game. And so now it's be Graham up to bat now as this one comes through, and that one's going to be a wild pitch outside, and a runner will go from first to second. They get there with lots of time. And so now we await the pitch, and runner will go from second to third, but he'll have to go back as that one just goes foul. So that will count as a strike in the count. So a 1-2 count, a potential strikeout here. And he gets contact on that one in between first and second. And another run will come through as the slide out in center field is not good. So he'll pick himself up some extra bases. He'll go 3. And he'll go home as well. And he'll slide in for the inside the park home run as they pick up 2 runs off that one. That's unfortunate for the White Sox. That one was just a bit too deep, and he runs around the bases as fast as he can, so he gets the inside the park home run, and that will do it due to the mercy rule. It's an 11-0 White Sox game after the bottom of the 3rd inning. Pardon me, 11-0 Blue Jays game after the 3rd inning. And so we'll head to the top of the 4th now with a chance for the White Sox to try to get on the board here, as they haven't been able to yet through 3, but still a couple more innings to go for them. So we'll see what they can do as we head to the top of the 4th. in just moments' time. It's an 11-0 Blue Jays game through 3. And so I believe at the mound there'll be number 4 for the Blue Jays. That's Hayden. So the Blue Jays will test out their third pitcher this game, and maybe a potential way for the White Sox to take advantage of a fresh pitcher here and try to get on the board here. They haven't been able to yet, but they still got time. So we'll head to the bottom of the the top of the 4th inning in just a few moments.
See if he survives.
So here we go. We'll get the top of the 4th inning underway here as the White Sox will take the plate. And we'll see if they can try to start this inning off good for them, as they would really love to get on the board here, as that will be ball number 1. And we'll kick things off 1-0. And so we'll wait. The next pitch, that one will come through. The ball number 2, as that one was just high. So we'll go 0-2 in the count now. This next one comes in, will be hit by that one, so he'll take first base. And then we'll start things off good for the White Sox here. So runner at first for the White Sox. They could work with this. And we'll see what they can do. As we'll await the pitch. Here it is. And a swing and a miss will mean strike number 1. We'll go 0-1 in the count. This one comes in. Swing and a miss will be strike number 2. So 0-2. If one more comes through, that would do it for this at-bat. And there it is. That's going to be strike number 3 for the Blue Jays. And so there'll be 1 out for them, and we'll see a chance for the White Sox now, as the bat catcher's telling everyone to back up here. Must be a heavy hitter up to bat next. He's got a runner at first, so we'll see what he can do. This one comes in, gets contact on that one. It's popped up way up high. Can a Blue Jay get underneath of it? They can, and that will be out number 2 as they get under that pump fly. And so now 2 down, 1 to go for the Blue Jays. If one more comes through, that would do it for the top of the 4th inning. So that was going to be ball number 1. So we'll kick things off 1-0. That next one comes in. We'll see ball 2. 2-0 count now. That one comes in. That one's going to be in the dirt. We'll see ball 3 and a potential walk here, which would put runners on second and first. We'll see what will happen here. This could be good for the White Sox, as we'll await it. Here it is. And down in the dirt it is. It'll be ball number 4, and we'll see a walk. So runners will see second and first base now. And so the White Sox could make something work with this. We'll see what they can do. And so here we go. White Sox have runners at second and first. We'll see ball number 1. And we'll go 1-0 in the count. So we'll await the next pitch now. Here comes that. Well, almost going to be high. Ball 2. So go 2-0 now. And Hayden at the mound's doing a good job so far. He's got 2 outs. He's just looking for 1 more. This one comes in. Takes a swing at that one. That's going to be popped up high. Can a Blue Jay get underneath of it? They can, and that will spell the end of the top of the 4th inning. As the White Sox unfortunately can't find the run category yet, so we'll head to the bottom of the 4th now. With an 11-0 Blue Jays game still. As they will take to the bats and look to add to their tally even more here. She's just been so dominant, but inning by inning, the White Sox have been getting better from the plate, but they just haven't been able to crack the fielding of the Blue Jays yet. So we'll see if they can. I believe they got one more inning, at least one more inning to do it, but the Blue Jays will take back to the plate now and look to add to their tally and by even more here. They're up by 11, and we'll see what they can do. The White Sox will take the outfield, and we'll have the start of the bottom of the 4th inning moments away. And so here we go. Batter will take inside, and we'll get the start of the bottom of the 4th inning underway here. The Blue Jays up by 11, looking to add to their tally, as this will be Hayden, who pitched the last inning for the Jays up to bat now. Let's be way outside. We'll see ball number 1. This will be a new pitcher for the White Sox at the mound. So we'll await the next pitch in a 1-0 scenario. Ball 2 is the call. We'll go 2-0 now. So 2-0 count off of 2 balls. That one comes in the dirt. We'll see 3-0. This will be ball number 3. So a chance for a walk here if one more could come through. We'll await the pitch from the Blue Jays. This one comes in. It's in the dirt. We'll see ball number 4 and a walk for the Blue Jays. Will start the bottom of the 4th inning off at first base. And we'll see what they can work with that. As this will be Campbell now. At the plate, it will be strike number 1, as that one was right down the middle. So 0-1 count to kick off this at-bat. This one will come in, and that will just be fouled off. We'll go 0-2 in now. And a chance for a strikeout here if one more can come through, as the count is 0-2. So we'll await it. As this one comes in, and strike 3 is the call, as that one goes right down the middle, and runner will go from first to second as that one escapes through the back catcher's glove. But 1 down, 2 to go for the White Sox here, and runner at second, they'll look to contain him and not let him get to third. But the Blue Jays have done a very good job tonight at stealing bases, so we'll see what they can do. This will be Simon Drum up to bat now, and that one's going to be a bit low. We'll see ball number 1 and kick off this at-bat 1-0. This one comes in. Oh, good hit on that one right to center field. Can someone get under it? They can't. And so runner around third, and he's going to go home. And the throw home is not there in time, and runner's going to go to second. And they tag him? They can. They'll get him out at second base. So they get 1 out at least. Runner at first, that was Simon Drum, who maybe got a bit overconfident there and got himself out as he tried to go to 2. So it's now a 12-0 game as 1 run comes through. This one comes in. We'll see a ball number 1. Is that one just to the left? So 1-0 count to kick off this at-bat. 2 outs in the inning, though. If one more comes through, that would end it. Going to be if one more. Yeah, if one more out comes through, that would end it. So we'll see what they can do here. Gets contact on that one. Can they get under it? They can! A diving effort from the third baseman. Gets it out. And so that will do it for the bottom of the 4th inning. It was in foul territory, but he spreads out and dives to get down. Unfortunately, we didn't get it on camera, but a fantastic catch nonetheless. So we'll head to the top of the 5th now, as the Blue Jays only get 1 out of that one. The White Sox doing a very good job of containing them, so it's a 12-0 game now, heading into the top of the 5th inning here. And so now the White Sox will take the plate and try to make something happen here. They would like to get on the board at least once here, as they haven't been able to yet through 4. So we'll see what they can do.
Unless they tie it. If they tie it, I'm going to quit doing baseball.
And so here we go. It's an open inning, this one, as we're going to play 7, but we're going to make it open. just to give the White Sox a bit more of a chance. And here we go. We'll get the top of the 5th underway here. As there is 7 innings in this one. So here we go, pitch number 1. Strike 1's the call. That one just found its way inside. And a swing and a miss will be strike number 2. We'll go 0-2 now. And a chance for a strikeout here if one more can come through. He'll foul that one off, so he'll stay in it. And we'll stay 0-2. That one comes in. We'll see 2-2 count as that'll be ball number 2. And so we'll see what will happen here. That one will come in. And good patience from the batter here. We have a full count. And so this next pitch will depict how we'll start this inning. We'll start it with a nice walk for the White Sox. They started 0-2 and they battle against it and get themselves a walk. So it's a good start for them. So only have a runner at first now. We'll see what the White Sox can do with this. This is still Hayden at the mound now. We'll see ball number 1 as that one's in the dirt. Wait, the next one. That one's going to be way high. Good catch from the catcher to get up and grab that one. So we'll go 2-0 now, as that will be ball number 2. This next one comes in. It's in the dirt as well. We'll go 3-0. And runner's going to go from first to second. He's going to get there with lots of time as they decide not to throw it. So the White Sox putting themselves in a good position here. Runner at second. 0-3 count. Ball 4 is the call. He'll take first. Oh, pardon me. Am I wrong? Pardon me. 3-1 count is the call. So not ball 4 quite yet. And a swing and a miss will keep him in the count. I believe it's going to be a full. Yep. 3-2 count. This next pitch will depict it. Strike 3 is the call from the umpire. And so that will be out number 1 of this inning, as the White Sox almost had a walk there, but can't find it. So we'll have a runner at second still, and we'll see the next at-bat here. So that one comes in. Strike 1's the call. And so we'll go 0-1 in the count as that one goes over the plate. Here comes the pitch. Strike 2 is the call. We'll go 0-2 in the count now. He's got to take a rip at one of these. Runner at second. 1 out in the inning. Strike 3 is the call. And that will do it. Out number 2. So one more needed to end the top of the 5th inning here. We'll see if they can find it. So all they need is one. Here comes the pitch. Will be ball number 1. And we'll start things off 1-0. And the White Sox really like a walk here. Oh, that's a good hit, or a hit as well. And they're going to throw to first. Is not there in time. He just stepped off the bag. And so he's going to be safe at first. And a great play by the White Sox there to keep the runner safe at second as he decided to go back, and the throw to first just stopped off the bag, so he'll be safe. So runners at second and first now and 2 outs. We'll stay in the top of the 5th inning here. Oh, they're going to test the runner. Pardon me, the runner at second, and he's good.
We have time. We have timeout. Okay. Let them think. They are. Play ball.
And so here we'll get this game resumed. Pitch will come in. We'll see ball number 1. We'll go 1-0. with this at bat. I'll wait the next pitch here. Here it comes. It's delivered. Ooh, takes a poke at that one. Just foul though, so we'll go 1-1.
One ball, one strike.
After that, so 1-1 count. This one comes in, takes a poke at that one. That's also fouled back. Go 1-2 now.
One ball.
A chance for a strikeout here. If one more can come through, which would end the top of the 5th inning. Can the Blue Jays find it? Ooh, just outside. We'll go 2-2 in the count.
2-2.
And we'll wait it. Here's the pitch. Just high. We'll make it a full count. 3 balls, 2 strikes. And we'll see what this next pitch will depict here. Here it comes. Just outside. We'll see the bases loaded here for the White Sox. And they can work with this. A base hit gets them on the board in this game. We'll see if they can make it happen. All the Blue Jays need is 1 out, though. So here we go. Bases loaded situation for the White Sox. Ball 1's the call. That one comes in. That one's going to be high. We'll see ball number 2. Go 2-0 in the count now. So 2-0 count. If a walk comes through, we'll see the bases loaded and they're 1 away. One more ball comes through. The White Sox get on the board here. We'll see if it will happen. This one comes in. And that will do it. The White Sox will get their first run of this ball game. And make it a 12-1 game now. But that is a good start for them. Just some sort of confidence here. Still with the bases loaded, though. The White Sox are. And so we'll see a mound meeting for the Blue Jays. As we've seen a couple balls in a row now. Just try to get them in the right headspace here. And so here we go. We'll resume now after that mound meeting by the Blue Jays. Here comes the pitch. Ball 1's the call. We'll go 1-0 after that one. As the White Sox would love to find a hit here. That one comes in. Swing and a miss. Will be strike number 1 at the plate here. The White Sox. Just heard him say he wants to go for it here. We'll see what he can do from the plate. Ball 2 is the call. We'll go 2-1. 2-1 count. So here comes the pitch. Gets contact on that one. Right to the pitcher. It pops up high. And 1 run will come in. That escapes through the glove of a couple. And so a bit of confusion is happening here. And another 2 runs are going to score. They're going to catch him running him back and forth, and they get the tag, so they get him out at second base. And I believe 2 runs will score for the White Sox before that out. And so it's a 12-3 game now. After that, the White Sox get on the board here in the top of the 5th inning, but we head to the bottom of the 5th now. Actually, I think that will do it. I believe both teams are going to call it there, as the Blue Jays had themselves a considerable lead. that will do it between the Blue Jays and the White Sox. The Blue Jays take it 12-3 in commanding fashion for them, and they will qualify, book their ticket to the Thursday night finals against either the Mets or the Rockies, who will find out the winner of that one in our next semifinals game. Thank you for watching the Blue Jays. We'll see you Thursday night. You won't want to miss it. Thank you for watching. I've been Jacob Ewing. We got a game right after this. We'll catch you in the next game.